The last time you saw us, we were in the sweet mountain town of Rico, Colorado. We learned a little about this historic mining town, enjoyed the small town charm, and got ourselves in and out of trouble. Located in western Colorado, the Grand Mesa is Colorado at its best. So we took our crazy selfies. Everybody needs one, right? Checked the map and headed out. There are two major ways to climb this mountain. One from I-70 and the other heading north from Cedar Edge. We'll be coming in from the Cedar Edge side. This large mountain sits over 11,000 feet of elevation and covers approximately 500 square miles, most of which is in the Grand Mesa National Forest. Displaying over 300 lakes, including many reservoirs, this place is a fisherman's paradise. These lakes also serve to provide water for drinking and irrigation. The mesa is topped by a hard layer of volcanic basalt. I hear something.
Well, yeah, but it's.
What is that that's making the noise?
I don't know.
One large advantage of having our side-by-side Julius is that we can use him to scout out camping sites. This saves us from turning down a road with our trailer and not being able to turn around.
Probably back in there.
You think so?
Maybe.
The Hubs is a master at finding the best spots. I'm totally content a lot of times, but he'll keep pushing until he gets just the right place. Just look at that view. We were pretty pleased. But there was just that one thing that wasn't so great. We didn't waste any time and hit the trails. I'm not sure about this. Up against
The tire?
your tires hitting the thing. It was a great ride, all except for that one thing. We decided to call it a night. The next day, we loaded up Sadie and went searching for a lake that we could claim as our honey hole. This is serious business. I joined a Facebook group for the mesas so I could see pictures of people with their prize catches. People don't take kindly when someone asks where the fish was caught. It's up to each person to discover their own honey hole. We quickly caught our limit. It was a great afternoon, except for that one thing. Sadie needs to circle the truck at least once before hopping in. Because of that thing I'm talking about, we stressed the girl out by rushing her. Poor Sadie. Scenic drives are a great way for us to connect. We probably talk more when we're experiencing something new together. We love scouting out new boondocking locations. There are plenty here.
White and red all over.
A sunburned skunk.
Newspaper.
And red all over.
Or it could be a freshly killed zebra.
Is that something a dad would say? Would that be a dad joke? Would you tell that to your child?
Yes.
Yes, you would. So out of all of the lakes that we've seen so far, which one do you think is the prettiest?
That little tiny lake that we were by last night.
Okay, here's where the communication broke down. I have no idea what he's talking about. We saw so many lakes yesterday. Driving around reminded me that this place is spectacular in all seasons. The snow gets incredibly high here in the winter. We're assuming the damage to the gates are from snowmobiles driving over them in wintertime. The arrows indicate the many snowmobile trails you'll find all over the mesa. My cousin's wife, who owns a house here, tells me that the ice fishing is really fun, and she doesn't even like fishing. We're going to have to try it someday. As we drove through the area of private property, we stopped to give a nod to the permanent residents of the area. They don't seem to mind us taking a look. If you prefer to stay in a campground, there are 6 on the mesa. Heck, you can even rent a cabin. Our children attend camp here when they were young. You can also find e-bikes, four-wheelers, snowmobiles to rent. Just keep in mind the summer season is short at 11,000 feet. We stopped by the visitor center and picked up a reference book on Colorado mammals. I had lost my copy. It comes in handy when you're fighting over whether an animal is a squirrel or a chipmunk. They used to have educational opportunities here, but that died down during COVID and hasn't started up again. It's here that I learned to forage for mushrooms. We took a walk through the Discovery Trail. These are always interesting, but there was just one thing that made it a challenge. We had unfinished business to take care of. There were more trails to explore. We got up early the next morning to get out on one of the lakes to fish. We seem to accumulate toys. They all have names except this one. I don't think we'll be giving this girl a name. She won't be staying with us. Even though the raft started to sink, we didn't even get a nibble, and I accidentally set off my inflatable life vest. But the views were spectacular. But there also was that one thing. Have you guessed what made our trip challenging? If you've been to the Mesa, you probably know what I'm talking about.
You know why the Indians danced around the campfire? So the smoke would keep the mosquitoes away.
As we head home, we have one more thing to do.
Get on your feet, there's sights to see. Rolling hills or city streets, ocean to ocean and all in between. It's out there just waiting on you and me.
It's July, so it's cherry season. The hubs needs to have his cherries. It keeps him regular, you know.
You know why the Indians danced around the fire?
Why?
The smoke keeps the cigarettes. The smoke keeps the mosquitoes away.
Take two.
How do lumberjacks keep track of the number of trees they cut?